Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. Number 1, Aries, March 21 to April 19. They don't like to admit that they can veer off course sometimes. They're used to having everything together and being an example for others, and they don't like to admit that sometimes they don't know what they're doing because they think it will make them look weak or less credible, especially in front of their peers. Number 2, Taurus, April 20 to May 20. They will never admit that they were wrong ever. They have too much pride to admit that they made a mistake. They can do anything to try to fix it, but you will never hear them actually admit even to themselves that they were wrong or wronged someone else or even apologize. Number 3, Gemini, May 21 to June 20. They secretly know that they can make a lot of promises they know they'll break, because they're always out and about. They often get lost in the moment and make plans for the next 10 years and then go home and change their minds about everything. They know it, but they will always refute it. Number 4, Cancer, June 21 to July 22. They have trouble admitting that they're actually a lot more sensitive than they appear to be. They like to act tough and indifferent, but the truth is the smallest remark or comment could really hurt them and keep them up all night. They also don't admit to people that they're upset or hurt because they don't want to show others how vulnerable they really are. Number 5, Leo, July 23 to August 22. They don't like to admit that, at the end of the day, they don't want anyone to outshine them. They encourage other people to be bold and confident, but they don't want anyone else to steal the show. They're used to running the show and they wouldn't like it any other way. Number 6, Virgo, August 23 to September 22. Virgos like to be proper all the time and they like being the perfectionists of the zodiac, but sometimes they wonder what it's like on the other side, what it's like to be free-spirited and living in the moment. They don't like to admit that they actually care about what people think. Their behavior is greatly affected by what others might think of them. Number 7, Libra, September 23 to October 22. They don't like to admit that they need help when they're down. They are used to being there for everyone else and they can't handle the fact that they need someone to be there for them too. They like being the ones helping instead of being the ones asking for it. Number 8, Scorpio, October 23 to November 21. Scorpios will never admit that they're heartbreakers. They'll never admit that they seduce everyone and then act like they're just friends. They like to use their charm and their sexuality to attract others. They like being admired by everyone so they can have a pool of admirers to choose from. Number 9, Sagittarius, November 22 to December 21. They know they're too forgiving sometimes and a lot of people take them for granted, but they'll never say it out loud. They will always give the benefit of the doubt or come up with excuses for the ones they love, even if they know that these people don't deserve that kind of love or forgiveness. Number 10, Capricorn, December 22 to January 19. Capricorns will never admit that they're lonely. They will always try to put on a happy face and act like they don't need anyone because they're focused on their career. They will never make people feel that they need anyone or that they can't make it on their own. Number 11, Aquarius, January 20 to February 18. While they have no problem admitting everything, they'll never admit that they have a lot of regrets. They have trouble believing that they didn't make the best possible decision about something. They will always praise their decisions and tell you it was the right thing to do even if they know that it wasn't. Number 12, Pisces, February 19 to March 20. They don't like to admit that they pushed someone away. They will always blame others for leaving them and won't really try to see if they were the ones who forced them to leave. They live in their own head and they're always trying to dramatize everything including their reality.